welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we are Super Geeked, where we celebrate everything that we get super geeked about, everything our friends get super geeked about, and sometimes things that you get super geeked about. One of the things I get super geeked about is reselling clothing. So I purchase items from any place you can get clothes, whether a retail store, a thrift store, garage sales, estate sales. No place is off limits. And I purchased the items to sell on apps like Poshmark and eBay and Etsy for a profit. And that's how I make a living. If you've seen reselling videos, I know you've heard of ThredUp. ThredUp is an online consignment store where you can send in regular and luxury items, clothing and shoes to sell. And you can make money off of items that are still sitting in your closet if you don't have time to be a reseller like I am. And so it's a great resource. But also, when things don't sell on ThredUp, or if they're rejected because they maybe have a flaw, then ThredUp offers them for sale in what they call their rescue boxes. So I've been waiting for a very, very long time to catch one of their designer DIY boxes. So these are supposed to be high-end designer items, and they're very, very hard to get. So you pretty much have to catch it right when it's on the site because it sells out super fast. They have very limited quantities, and usually other resellers will share that they have seen it on the site, and so they go super quick. So you have to be fast. So I have been checking every day. I had some credits in ThredUp from some items that were stale in my store and that I had sent to them and sold. And so I'd been holding on to those credits. Well, the day before the luxury box became available, I used my credits to go ahead and purchase some items for resale. So I actually sourced from ThredUp using the credits. So guess what? The next day I get on ThredUp and the luxury box was on there. And I was like, oh my goodness, I've never even seen it. So I was so excited. I clicked purchase. I went ahead. I had to pay full price for it, which is $90. And I was like, okay, too bad I spent those credits, but we're going to get this box because we've been waiting for it. So I texted my friend Alicia because we had been talking about doing a comparison box. But by the time that I purchased mine and texted her, which was in a couple of minutes, the box was already sold out. So I don't know how long it had been up, but I happened to catch one of the luxury boxes and it was gone so fast that Alicia was not even able to get her hands on one. So I'm really fingers crossed that I got a good box. Some of them are okay, but sometimes you can get some real special pieces. And so I'm so excited because we don't have a lot of luxury brands in our area. And so hopefully this will give me some options, items that can make me a good profit in my store. So otherwise, it's just really fun to buy these mystery boxes and not know what's going to be in them. So here is my box. It is sort of like an oblong shaped box. Very exciting. So I'm just going to get into it and see what we have. I see that the invoice is sort of sticking here out of the box. So I did pay $90 for a DIY designer rescue box, and there's going to be 7 designer items in here. It can be mixed items, it could be accessories, it could be shoes, it could be clothing. We just don't know. Okay, so I can't even tell what's in here because they have so carefully wrapped in the tissue paper. So no exciting surprises revealed on top. So let's get into it. Okay, the first item I got in mine is a Longchamp bag. So I've seen a lot of these videos, and almost every box somebody gets a Longchamp bag. Unfortunately, this one's in pretty bad condition. It does have some holes where it's poking through. The bottom is really beat up, and yeah, it's just got a lot of damage. The inside was highly used. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not in good condition at all. I don't even know if it would be worth trying to sell this because there's just so much damage to it. So it may just be an item that I end up using for a tote bag, which is fine. But yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to bring me a return on the $90 that I paid for this box. So yeah, that's that. Okay, the next item I'm sure most of you are familiar with. This is a Diane von Furstenberg. It's a size 6, and it is one of her wrap dresses. Some of her wrap dresses go for a good amount of money because obviously that's one of her signature pieces. I don't know anything about this particular print. I can say that this dress appears to be in really good condition. There is a barb on it, so I don't know if that's from the original tag or if someone sourced this from a thrift store and then tried to send it into ThredUp to make some money on it and it didn't sell. I do see a little bit of staining in the armpit here, so I'll definitely try to get that out. And there are a couple of little spots on it. Again, I will try to spot treat that and see if, you probably won't pick up on camera if I can get these spots out. But yeah, so I'll have to do some research on this particular wrap dress. Okay, the next item that I have is Chloe, and it's just a ribbed top. It's got these cuff sleeves, and it's got a lot of fuzzy stuff on it. Like, I don't know if it's like just dust or what, but it's like all over it. So this will definitely need to be washed. It is 100% cotton, and other than the dust on it, it looks to be in pretty decent condition. Just a couple fuzzies, and again, I will clean this and hopefully be able to sell it. Again, I'll have to do some research on what just a basic top would go for. Okay, the next item in my box is Gucci. This is a sunglass case. It's a little beat up, but still kind of neat. It does have the Gucci logo in the inside, and it is not just a case, it does have sunglasses. So these are the sunglasses, and they do have the Gucci logo on the side. I'll have to do a little bit of research on these and see if I can find out the style name, but very cool that the glasses were included in the case. I think that that's not always the case. So, and it does have the dust cloth, and then also it has this little Gucci card. It's a certificate of authenticity card, I guess, that you can send in with the style of what style of sunglasses they are. All right, next box I have is Michael Kors. So this is obviously a watch box, and it does have the watch in. It's pretty heavy. It's got a black rubber band and the gold, and it looks like it may need to have a battery or be wound, but really pretty watch. And it does have this little Michael Kors booklet on the watch. That's a pretty thick book to be with a watch. So I don't know if they all come with that, but that's very interesting. So that's cool. Okay, the next item I have is a pair of shoes. It is these Paul Green shoes. There is a little wear on the bottom, but I can definitely clean these up. That's not too bad. Just a little basic wear, but these are very cool. Sort of like a bowling style or golf style shoe with the Velcro. The suede's in great condition, and yeah, even the white leather part is in good condition. I do see one scuff right here on the side, but overall not too bad. So I'll have to look up comps on these. Okay, and the last item I got in my box are a pair of Manolo Blahniks. That's very cool. I've never found these out in the wild sourcing. They are a pair of sandals. They have a little wear to the gold. You can see the toe imprints where the gold sort of rubbed off, but it has these cool little stone beads on the thong, and then they have kitten heels, and the bottoms are in decent condition, not too messed up. I can definitely clean these up and Yeah, the heel looks pretty good. Let me check the heel on this one. Yeah, not too bad. I can definitely clean these up and hopefully get a good return on my money for these. So again, what I got was these Manolo Blahniks. They are a 37.5, in case anybody wants to know. So these will be listed in my Poshmark store and on eBay. Very cool, not something I would generally find in my area. So happy to have found these. The Paul Green shoes. And then the Gucci sunglasses. The Michael Kors watch. Nice hard box. The Chloe top. The Diane von Furstenberg wrap dress. And the highly distressed, not factory distressed, Longchamp bag. So overall, I'm happy with my purchase. I definitely think I'll be able to make my money back, and hopefully I'll make a good profit on those. But if you have any comments or anything you'd like to add to the items that I got, I would love to hear what you have to say. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. We would love to have you. Hit the like button if you like this video and content so we know what to create. You can also hit the bell to be notified whenever we have new videos coming out, which happens all the time. And thanks for stopping by. Bye.